Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Children's Book Reviews. Today we're having a look at A Child of Books by Oliver Jeffers and Sam Winston. And this is a kind of artsy fartsy book that I'm not sure is entirely meant to be read to or by children, but I received this as a gift for one of my kids' birthdays or Christmas or something. And so it must have been sitting in a children's section somewhere. I also see on the dust jacket it's a juvenile library guild selection or something like that. So I think this thing has been marketed as a children's book, and as such, it's pretty horrible. um, it consists of a series of double-page spreads where you have some sort of artistic picture where the gimmick is part of the picture is made out of text. Like they cut up text or use computer manipulation to rearrange text from novels into shapes, like the waves on the ocean or a cliff that some children are climbing over, and so forth. And so each page you get this picture with, here again, it's just a gimmick that some of the pictures made out of words. And you get these sort of simple, abstract statements about the joy of reading. I am a child of books. I come from a world of stories. And upon my imagination, I float. I have sailed across a sea of words to ask if you will come away with me. And it's all like that. They sail across seas of words. They travel over mountains of make-believe, discover treasures in the darkness, and so on and so forth. It's incredibly tedious and dull. There's no semblance of a story or plot at all. And I've seen a couple of things like this before. They're books or programs or whatever about the concept of reading, like trying to sell you on the idea that reading and books are great. And I think it's really misconceived because the way you sell somebody on reading is you give them something they would enjoy reading. You give them a story they'll get engrossed in, a character they'll like, or something like that. This really has little to do with reading. It has more to do with art, and I guess I can have some appreciation for the artistic design of these pages, although even that doesn't seem super, I don't know, mind-blowing or sophisticated to me. I don't want to be too hard on these people. They might have been primarily interested in making an art book, and it's been marketed as a children's book. But this is not for kids. They will have zero interest in this. Nothing happens here. Nothing's going on. There's this one picture of a monster made out of text that my son likes because he likes monsters. You'd be better off buying him like a book of monsters or folklore or something like that. 'Cause this monster's only on one page and it doesn't do anything. Nothing happens. It's just a series of images and feel-good phrases about the joy of reading. I think it's one of these things that's popular and sells mostly because it makes people feel good about themselves, like a class of people who might not even have kids of their own, but they will gladly lap up a book about how kids who read are great and reading is great and feel good for being in line with the concept of reading. But like I said, this is not going to entertain a child. This is not really reading. So hard pass on this one.